How y'all doing? This is Chef Mundo, Renaissance Catering. Some of you guys have seen videos of displays, food items I eat, different little recipes I have. This new channel, Renaissance Mundo, is part Renaissance Catering, part me, Raimundo. I am the chef and co-owner of Renaissance Catering here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are the top catering company. We've held that position now for 6 years straight. 5 of those years I've been the co-owner, and 6 years as a chef. Catering's been awesome for me since I've been to Las Vegas. It's a whole different world. Going from the restaurant to catering's it's just night and day. There's good and there's bad. And this year, I have set certain goals up for mine. Since the pandemic, we've been doing very good. Every year, we at least double sales. So, let's say for January, February, and March, my plan is to make our sales 30% higher than they were last year. Well, the my mentor from Renaissance Catering is Chef Michael Napolitano. He has had Renaissance Catering the longest. They've been around 35 years, and he's the one that got it where it was at originally. Um, and he's the one training me. And I plan to show you the knowledge that I get from him. I have changed a lot in the last 5 years from when I first came in this industry to what I know now is completely different. The way I do decor, the way I set up food, the way I do planning, the way I talk to people. You grow a lot, and I plan to share that with you. And please feel free to send me messages. Be like, hey, have you ever done this? Have you ever done that? What is your recommendation with this? What is your recommendation with that? If I don't know, I always go to Chef Michael, but I will try to answer you guys as much as possible. Also, another thing, like I said, I want to do what do they call that? Reaction videos to certain culinary movies or TV series that have really nothing to do with the real world of being a chef. On top of that, I just want to share with you, for instance, like right now when I'm talking about getting 30% more sales, how do we get there? Well, list is a big thing with Renaissance Catering. That's something I learned. So one of my first goals, and I'll be talking about this in the next video, is I'll be setting up lists. For instance, for January, what by certain days will I have done to increase my sales? Who am I going to reach out to? Have I started a new website? Like making these videos, it's another way I can be promoting the company. He also wants me to have plans, but anything we do plan that's going to better the company, we do try to put on the list. This way you don't forget about it. I've had at one time 5, 6, 7 lists, and yeah, it gets confusing, but no matter what, if you keep pushing forward and you keep working little by little, knocking off that list, you're constantly moving forward, and that's the most important thing, especially in catering. You cannot stop. The minute you stop, that's it, game over. And I plan to go over as much of that as I can with you guys. Like I said, we are top caterers, and it's not easy. Not easy at all. Catering is, you're taking a restaurant to a location every time. So we're loading a restaurant onto my box truck, and we're unloading a restaurant. But I've had great adventures. We've worked with some amazing actors, politicians, musicians. I've had the pleasure of meeting a lot of famous people throughout my lifetime at Renaissance Catering and even before. Um, so I plan to share that with you also. I plan to let you know, hey, when we're real busy, some days you'll see me at the end of the shift extremely tired. I'll look like I'm 80 years old because it gets that busy. Sometimes you'll see me at the beginning shift, you'll think I look like I'm 30, 35. Not really, but at least I like to think I am. But it all depends. There's going to be good days and bad days, but I have made a goal of mine to make a video every once a day, no matter what, and show people the truth. The truth about catering here. It's not always great. It's not always fun, but I am literally living my dream. I would not change my life for anything. I am extremely happy. A while back when I was tired once, I remember calling my dad and I was like, "Ah, man, I'm lonely." Because also I got things going in my personal life that you guys will realize as this channel goes forward. I will show for you my personal life as being a chef. The record goes, family life for a chef, we have some of the worst family lives. It comes with the territory. We put the kitchen first no matter what. And when you do that, unfortunately, sometimes your family gets sidelined. And I want both. I'm trying to have my cake and eat it too, and you'll be with me on that journey as well. But like I said, hopefully this channel will let me help other people too. If I can help anybody out there in any way, shape, or form, whether it be personal, you're going through stuff with your family. I've been there. When you're in catering, there's times that you try to separate when you got to be here for your kid and you still got an event or just you know, it's hard sometimes to split yourself. And unfortunately, when it comes to business and catering is how I provide for my family. So there's times, unfortunately, my kids do understand now that you do have to sometimes miss certain things with the family. But such is life. I was not born rich, and that's okay. Because, like I said, I am 100% completely. I love my life. Being a chef was the best decision I ever made. Coming to Vegas was even a better decision. And just to let you guys know, a little bit about myself. Actually, I'll say that for the next video. The first video, I will touch more on base on who I am, where I come from. I will touch base on this for those of you out there thinking you can't get where you're going. At one time, I was an alcoholic again, extreme alcoholic. I could have killed a bottle of vodka and still be driving around with nobody noticing that I had already drinking a bottle of vodka. I've also even at times been homeless, and I fought in my way. I didn't give up, and now I'm co-owner of the top catering company in Las Vegas. A lot of that I do owe to Chef Michael. He is one of the main people that helped me get out of my alcoholism. Gave me a chance when nobody else didn't want to. He saw something in me that nobody else did. Actually, I take that back. I did have a mentor before him a long time ago by the name of Chef Damiano, a world master chef who also, took me under his wing. I've been very blessed and lucky that I have had people along the road that they saw my talent and they wanted to show me and teach me more. And now I am where I am. I didn't give up no matter what. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. I've been through hell and back. One thing my dad said he always admired of me is I've never been known to be first, second, third. I'm not a natural athlete. But one thing I never ever did was I never backed down from a challenge, and I never give up. And to be successful, one thing you have to remember, you have to be able to endure pain. Being successful, people think it's by luck. No, it's a lot of hard work. Especially in catering, there's times where I work easily over 150 hours a week. I'm just working. I'll see my kids when I drop them off to school, and then that's it. And then I'll see them the next morning when I drop them off to school again. So that's the way it is. But this is Renaissance Catering. I'm Chef Mundo, and like I said, the next video I'm going to be going over January, which I'll be going actually over myself, where I'm originally from, a little history on me, and I'm going to let you know what's going on for January, like my goals for January, what I have to get done. I'll try to do a morning and an evening video, especially when we get to events, because you'll see when we are in the morning, I'll be showing you prep lists, like, hey, we got this to do, today's goal are like this. But every day I'm going to be showing you what it's really like to run a catering company. You guys are going to get the behind the scenes look. You'll be seeing our test kitchen a lot. Right now I'm in our apartment, but most of my videos will probably be in the test kitchen, especially afterwards, after we put in the dishes and I'm just beat. I think those are going to be the best times, because those are going to be the best honest videos I can give you. And like I said, you'll see great food, great displays. I'll be trying to show you new techniques we'll be using, new flavors we learn, new wine we're using, new alcohol. This year also I've decided to get more into the bartending world. I said now as an owner I want to learn more about bartending. Food wise, I'm killing it, but now we need to kill in the bartending world. So that's another goal I got for me. There's many goals here at Renaissance, which you'll see, and everything goes on a list. List. You'll constantly hear me say that throughout the year. Lists are important. And you ask anybody that's been successful, I'll tell you the same thing. They have lists. Everybody makes a list. Like, for people that say, I don't need a list, they're the ones that are forgetting stuff, and they're the ones that they were so close to getting there, and they didn't. Why? Because they probably didn't make a list, and that one thing that could have gotten them there, they forgot it because it wasn't on the list. So this video did go on a little bit longer than I thought, but thank you, and I will be speaking to you shortly in the next video, where, like I said, once again, I'll be describing who Chef Mundo is, how did I get where I am, who Chef Michael is, and maybe show you clips of my family. I don't know how detailed I'll go into the first video, or I should say second video, to make up for today, because this one should have been done yesterday. So this is my video that should have been done on January 1st, and then later on in a little while I'll be recording the video for January 2nd, and we'll be doing one at least daily. So for now, thank you guys for sitting down and listening to me rant and talk to you about me and Renaissance Catering in this introduction video. Feel free to ask me anything you want, recipes, knowledge, side hustles. If you're a company out there that even is looking for business or reach out to us. We help other little businesses out. And if you're somebody that just got a question or even looking for a job, also reach out to me. We do employ people a lot, especially during busy season. So this is Chef Mundo, Renaissance Catering, signing out. Hoping you all the best, and see you next time. Thank you. And remember, we are Renaissance.